Hello everybody, this is Gage with Battle Angel Gaming, and this is the first total review I'm doing. That's not, the Golden Age Gaming or whatever. But anyways, this is my review, spoiler free, of The Last of Us Part 2. I did another review, that was after the first stream, that was the first impression review. This is my review. I finished the game. And this is my review of it. No spoilers. I will make another video called Talk Points, which talks about, it's going to be a series of, videos about talking about certain story elements of games that I played through. First one I'm going to do is Last of Us 2. But anyways, this is my total review of Last of Us. And I am here, not like defending the game or downplaying the game, or this is my honest review. If you know me, you know that I really don't care what other people think. This is just how I non-biased review. You know how it is. But anyways, on to the review. I played Last of Us, and this part 2, and this is a pretty fun. It was a pretty fun ride for what it was. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not as... This is the first Naughty Dog game where I've actually enjoyed the gameplay of it more than the story of it, where there are games in the past, like Last of Us 1, Uncharted, and Jak and Daxter. Even Jak and Daxter. The story's better than the gameplay. There was no Uncharted and Last of Us, there was just like, go here, shoot bad guys on the way, and that's it. This story's kind of meh. I'll get into that in a minute. The gameplay of it's a lot better. Standard, survival horror. You get weapons, limited ammo. You get the scrounge for ammo and stuff like that. You get to fight these infected. Where it's on this one, you fight more human enemies than infected. You compare to like the last game, and compared to what you fight like humans more than infected. You might have. Does that mean I think the infected are dying down on this game? I mean, maybe not. I guess not really, but I guess it takes a Walking Dead approach where it's not really the zombies; it's the people that you deal with. But that's how my take is on it. I didn't like Infected because there were some parts where, you had these like raptor-like ones that snuck, real sneaky in scrounge and stuff like that, and I just did not like that. And Shamblers were easier than, you have one bloater, and the clickers was just stupid. All you gotta do is basically take a shotgun to the face and they're dead. That's just, but the Infected was easier to deal with than human enemies, because humans, they usually got like weapons, and you can't charge at them with a knife because it's like a charging rhino with a revolver. You kill a rhino with a revolver. And the dogs, some of them had dogs, and I hated the dogs. When you're fighting against the wolves, they bring dogs and they sniff you out. You try to go stealthy, and they're just a pain in the ass to just deal with. So I hate it. I mean, I like trying to go Metal Gear Solid, but you can't when there's dogs. Same problem with games like Far Cry and stuff like that. Any stealth game has dogs. I'm like, nope. Because dogs, they can sniff you out, they can hear you better, and once they see you, roar. But that's that part of it. But yeah, the weapons, you gather parts to upgrade them, stuff like that, and then you get these pills, supplements, whatever you call it, you upgrade your abilities. And you have these trees, but you gotta find these training manuals to unlock trees. It's not like in the first game where you have training manuals and they're like perks. These training manuals are like skill trees. I mean, that's not like a total RPG per se. It's just kind of RPG light, I guess. In the sense of, the old God of War games were RPG light. Anyways, that's that part of it, and then you scrounge around and stuff like that. There's collectibles to find, stuff like that, which there's actually, if you want to plat the game, there's actually options. I did not realize it until I played the Abby side, where you turn on and it helps you find every item. It's like a sonar. But anyways, more on the trophy part later. The graphics is amazing. I mean, it's borderline. This is the time, the transitional time between PS4 and PS5 generation. No transition. Every generation has it. PS3, PS4, PS2, PS3, so forth and so back. But anyway, the graphics look. I mean, I'm not really a graphics person, but it looks amazing. It looks almost realistic. It's the best Naughty Dog game I've seen, and I've played Uncharted 4, and it looks like there's even progression between Uncharted 4 and Last of Us 2. You don't see that Naughty Dog, cartoony style that you saw like in the older Uncharted games. Crash, Jack, Last of Us 1 kind of have that cartoony look. You don't see that here. I don't think you see it in Uncharted 4, but you get my point. It's amazing. I mean, the game takes 100 gigs of storage memory from your system, and the story ain't that long, so most of the gigs went to the graphics, because there's like open world games that take less, and they take longer to beat. It's just, anyway, soundtrack is amazing. The score is like top notch. It's better than the first one. It's not like cellos and acoustic guitar all the time like the first one was. This one kind of is like you would maybe Hans Zimmer or trying to think. Anyways, like Hans Zimmer type quantity stuff. Like you've seen like the Nolan films or the new films or something like that. You have that. Story. The elephant in the room. Story is kind of it's overall it's cool. It's good. I liked it. The moment-to-moment parts were kind of, some of the moment-to-moment writing was like bad. It really just like some of the like. I want to tell you this. This might garnish a lot of hate, but I actually enjoy Abby's story more than Ellie's. For the moment-to-moment, because Ellie had a lot of. Basically, me playing Ellie's story was basically pretty much playing The Last of Us Life is Strange edition. It kind of had that Life is Strange, that game, and I hate that game because it's about nothing but a bunch of cringy hipsters. I did not like Ellie. I mean, Ellie's a cool character. I like how, she progressed from first one, but it's just cringe. It's just a lot of cringy dialogue, and I'm not saying it because of she has a girlfriend. Even like between her and Tommy, there's just a lot of cringy dialogue. She just sounds like a whiny hipster to me sometimes. Abby doesn't. I like Abby. They're better characters in her story. She is somewhat more believable to me than Ellie was, but that, like I said, that's me. In her motive, you see, I'll talk about my top points video. Her motives are clear. Abby's kind of like her. She has that motive, but she's kind of like I don't know what to do. I want to go. Oh well. She kind of like I said. She kind of whines. It's at that whiny time. Abby's just like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go do this. Say you see both sides of the story. And you really see how they are. But so I'm garnishing a lot of hate. I like Abby's side better. Actually, when I was playing Abby and went back to Ellie for a while, I'm like, oh, I want to go back to Ellie. You see the difference in perspective too, which I will talk about that in another video. But anyways, I will give it a solid 7. First game I gave 9. Everybody's like, oh, 10 out of 10 first game. I mean, like I say, the gameplay, I would not really play it. I don't really like playing The Last of Us 1 unless I'm playing for the story. But it's just there's games that you can do more with. But anyways, 7 out of 10, Last of Us 2. Have you played it? What do you think about it? Are you excited about my talk points video or whatever? Are you excited about getting it? Blah, blah, blah. Like my video. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. If you want to see my top points video and any other reviews coming up. Got Ghost of Tsushima coming up. I'm gonna play some more games for the Golden Age of Gaming reviews, all that good stuff. Hit that like and subscribe. Thank you. Peace.